Hey Capricorn, this is Perrymore Tarot's weekend reading from October 31st through November 2nd, 2025. This is for Capricorn. Last shuffle coming in for Capricorn. Let's see what's going on. So Capricorn, we have hidden motivations and then we have loss. So Spirit is calling you to think about your motivations. What's your intention with something? Now, they're asking you or telling you here, you could be right over the weekend. You could be right about something, but it's about your delivery. Okay. It's about your intentions. It's about your motives. Like you could be right, right? This is about being right. Hierophant and the Eight of Wands. If anybody has that, it's like what I'm doing and what I'm saying is correct. But is it more important to be right, or is it important to empower with your truth rather than beat someone over the head with it kind of vibe? Because they're giving me third house, okay, and they're giving me the year of the dragon in this. All I'm seeing is third house energy and year of the dragon, and those two are about the way that we communicate. Are we loud? Are we impatient? Are we stubborn? Are we not willing to listen? That would be the situation with that, right? Um, so they're telling you that you don't want to you don't want to see through the eyes of the ego. Okay, that part they're saying you want to paint the sun back into the sky. So this would be about not only, maybe you're correct, but there's a way, like, with, say, with children, which is interesting to me with kids. You could be like, you never put the you guys never clean up this mess, you never do XYZ. But instead of doing that, you say, oh my gosh, you know what, you are so good at organizing, I really need your help. You think you could put that back up there? It's like you're so much better than me at that, right? And then not only are you right that it should be done, but you have empowered them to be able to do it, or to feel like passionate about doing it. You know what I mean? I had to learn that one the hard way, actually, because you could get so frustrated. They're saying there's ways to do it, like like I want to say, and when it comes to love, right? They're even bringing that up. They're saying you could always say no, walk away at any point, but they want you to, if you're wanting to recapture the romance within your romantic connection, instead of being like, I already told you that, you would want to say something like, you know what, it must have slipped your mind. Let me remind you, but saying it with a certain tone would determine whether or not you are actually wanting something to get done, or you want to, you know, be right. It's so important that you switch your tone, okay? Because they're giving that you can make your dreams real, but you are the breath of this. You are the beginning of that. Like, you're the one that's going to make it happen. And it all depends on how you're communicating, how you get the message across. It's not exactly the message, it's how you're delivering it, right? Because it's down to, like, even when people go, oh, it's who you know, I'm like, no, it's who knows you. Because you could know all these people all day long, but if they don't know you, then it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? um but hidden motivations is Eight of Wands, Hierophant, Two of Swords, and the Tower. And that talks about, um your words have shock value. Okay, your actions have shock value. I feel that you may sometimes lose sight of the power that you wield with the Two of Swords. Sometimes you're not very clear about how your power is wielded, or that you even have any power, right? And I use the reference to parenting, because a lot of times you don't realize how powerful your voice is to a child, right? But then they could be 50 years old, and words you said to them when they were 5 reverberate in their brain. So it's, they're almost giving you that same energy of, like, you make sure that you say things or put things in a way where you want them to remember this, but to feel empowered by your words, not have your words become something that they're trying to shake or get therapy to remove, right? So they're saying that you may not see it, maybe because mainly, like the same example before, the room is always messy, and Just like, how come they just don't understand? Haven't they seen me pick this up? Haven't they seen me do XYZ? And rather than say you never do it, you're always messy, that's something they never forget. They'll be 50 years old with OCD trying to keep their house super pristine clean, feeling they'll never be good enough. Or you could say, you know, you are so good at this. I mean, you organize things so much better than me. You think you could help me out? I can't seem to keep this organized. Right. And then, oh, yeah, sure. And next thing you know, they're like so happy. And you just keep encouraging as they do. Wow, I would have never thought to put that there. It works every time. It works like a charm, I'm telling you. But you want to do that, they're saying. They're wanting you to be more lighthearted, and more encouraging. I don't think that you're on the negative side of things, but for some of you, you may be in a space where you're like, I could do this myself, right? I do it better all by myself. And that's why I'm saying it, because I see angel number 2222 in this. And angel number 2222 represents relationships. It represents that, you know what, you could do everything by yourself, but you're meant to team up. You're meant to empower other people so that you become a force. You're meant to have, you're meant to, if you're meant to be a leader, because I do see this, a side, there's an energy of leader, but in order to be a leader, you have to have followers, and you can't push everyone away by beating your chest going, I'm the leader, I'm smarter, I'm the, I know. I don't think you're doing that. I'm just telling you what is saying here, that maybe someone needs to hear it. This weekend has been a lot more personal for signs. I haven't seen much general, but this may be something that you just need to take in. um, they want you to say, I am surrounded by love and support to help you to be able to open up and be more lighthearted. It's going to help your romantic connection. It's going to help all of your relationships, and it's going to help to push your agenda. Whatever your goal is, you're going to want to connect. You're going to need to connect. You're intelligent. You want to make it feel, want to make people feel glamorous following your lead. You're going to want people to be enthusiastic about following your lead, not like a beaten puppy or something. You know what I mean? And so I'm only saying that because of what they're talking about. They're like, hey, if it doesn't work, you can always walk away. But they want you to have a happier weekend. Um, and I'm feeling, because they're saying there's something better. There's a better way to do things. There's better for you, and there's better for the people that are connected to you. Now, loss is the Lovers and the Chariot. The event here is that over the weekend, I'm seeing that you could rapidly shake things up. You could shock people by you maybe changing your tone or your approach. What you may lose in this situation would be, you may feel like there's a path that's blocked off to you. Like perhaps um, you may feel like, I can't even approach anymore, or there's options or doors closed, and that would maybe open your eyes to saying, perhaps I need to change the way that I approach things. Perhaps I need to change the way I'm treating people around me, because you may be treating them as though they don't love and support you, but you're not fostering the love and support. And believe me, I'm not saying that to you. I'm just telling you what's in the cards. Um, you may not be fostering the love and support just simply by going in the room going, why does this not ever finished? And they're just like, here Capricorn goes again, I'm out. Excuse me with the coughing. This is at the end. I'm so glad. I don't know if it's allergies from the, because honestly, I didn't have a cold. It was like just congestion. And then it's like, okay, well, I'm back. But it probably is a cold. I don't know. Travel is Page of Cups and High Priestess. And this event, this is another aspect of things. It's like it takes less energy to be the encouraging energy. It takes less than it does to be like they're giving me avoidant, right? Because if you have to say I am surrounded by love and support, you may be avoidant of people. Therefore, it's not, it's easy for you to be disconnected and focus on your needs. Why haven't they done and all that stuff? It's easier for you to be that way because they're saying it was like if you attempt to be more positive or more playful with things, you'll see it takes minimal effort. You feel lighter, things get done faster, and then you're just like, you know, we're done already. This is done. This is finished over the what? We got they're showing this as a gift for you, and that you could be a gift to everyone around you, a gift to your own self. Because they're giving me that you're a leader, but you want to be more effective. Back and forth, the Fool and Three of Pentacles. Back and forth tells me that you may feel impulsive and impatient and stubborn. You're back and forth with doing this because you may feel like no one's working with you, right? But you may have to compromise and try something new. So they're giving me that your intention of back and forth, you want to check in with your motives. Why? Well, what's important? Is it important to get it done, or is it important to be right? Because if you want to be right, you may not get any love and support. You may not get any of what you're looking for. But if you want something to get done, or you want to be heard, you'll want to say, that you may want to start off with, I really enjoy talking to you because I feel heard, instead of being, I don't want to say you never listened to me, right? Mm. There's so many things you could say instead of being like, why don't you ever talk or anything? You've been quiet today. I'm here if you need me, type thing. You want to change the way you're responding or speaking to people. You know, it's just interesting. Interesting. Um, I can't even go any further because they're just repeating the same thing. Chocolate's important. I'm seeing chocolate. That would be important, that you want to nourish yourself, your body, and your soul. And uh, the smell or the color, any of that you want to use, eat. Perhaps that's something that family or whoever you're connected to, they love chocolate, and it's like it'll be nourishing to your soul to give as a reward or something here. That seems to be it. Yeah, Capricorn. You could be dealing with an Aries, a Cancer, a Taurus, a Scorpio, a Gemini, Pisces. Hmm. Yeah, you could be dealing with an Aries Taurus cusp or a Pisces Aries cusp. Taurus Gemini cusp, Gemini Cancer cusp is what I'm seeing. Yeah. If you're not dealing with those signs, which you don't have to be, those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.